guys, we are back with another song by Eminem. Which one are we doing today?
Today we're doing Buffalo Bill.
Okay. I think we had talked about this.
Yeah, this is my favorite song.
Ever? Don't say that.
So no, I don't know about ever. Probably not. This is my favorite song off this album, though.
Well, they can't know that yet either. It's okay.
Yeah.
I know the song, obviously. You play it a lot,
Yes.
obviously. And
Yes.
it might not be his favorite song. He might be lying to you, so you should still watch our album review.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So we will break it down.
Yes, we will.
Um,
Yeah.
you could go ahead. You should go
I was
first.
going to say, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow us on all social media channels. The links are in the description below, and our username is right here. Ignore my super pale hands. I need to self-tan them. You haven't done that?
Yes.
They get so white.
So I was gonna say, as per usual, I have the lyrics open on my phone because a lot of these YouTube videos are
Wrong.
very bad with the lyrics. So
It's funny though.
it is. But then sometimes it confuses me, and I'm like, am I mishearing this? Did I
Oh yeah,
misunderstand this?
it confuses me too when that happens with the songs that I do.
Yeah, this one in particular, I'm anticipating like some fuck ups.
Oh, let's hope for the best.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Buffalo Bill.
It fits perfect.
Better watch out, sucker, now I got you where I want ya. Onslaught, coming and I'm packing in my lunch up. Bunch up, missile launchers and a bunch of contra. Van full of ganja, now come on, jump. Man, stop, mashing marshal on my gotcha. Doing a cha-cha in a cucaracha with a quadra. Pelagic, boogieing down to Frank Sinatra. Lindsay to the low hand, lick it while you let me watch ya. Who'da knew the Buddha do to me what it's done? Such cynicism when this ism in my system. Blunt hypnotism, lip a slip up to my lips, son. So much on my hands, I got to give my kids a fist bump. Krista, Farie, swimming in my swim trunks. Mister, help me's what he said to me and then sunk. Women skinning them and cutting them up in chunks. In comes the woman with cocoa but the skin once. Once again they call me Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill. Skin 'em up, hem 'em so I'm up in those kilts. Up in those kilts, up in those kilts. Man, you don't want to go up in those hills. Up in those hills, up in those hills. You better beware, stay clear, Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill.
Okay.
So just to be clear, because I don't remember, or maybe I never had official confirmation to begin with, is Buffalo Bill based on Ed Gein?
I
I
don't
can
remember.
Google that
Yeah,
right
you
now.
can. I actually don't remember. You would think maybe somewhat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of the
He's not the
similarities,
only one who made human
like outfits. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So in the beginning, you hear the woman screaming and you hear the chainsaw noise. So it doesn't say it
Oh,
here.
it's Gary Heidnick.
Interesting.
I don't know him.
That's funny. It's probably not famous enough.
No, I don't know. He,
Uh,
I have to look into him.
so it starts off with the woman screaming. It doesn't say what she says here, but I have here.
Yeah, I
You
was
hear her saying,
wondering.
"Ah, you sick asshole, let me go. Somebody please help. Oh my God, please help me." Oh, and then you hear Eminem as Buffalo Bill saying, "It fits perfect."
And it's based on Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, that's the character. Yeah.
Yes. And based on Buffalo Bill, not Hannibal Lecter.
Yes. Okay. So I fucking love his flow in this song. It's crazy. All right. So he comes in. He says, "Better watch out, sucker. Now I got you where I want you. Onslaught coming, and I'm packing in my lunch a bunch of missile launchers and a bunch of Contra band, van full of ganja. Now come on, jump." So even just that little section there, his flow, the way he the way he's rapping, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he said, I'm packing in my lunch a bunch of missile launchers and a bunch of Contra van full of. So I love the way he does that. He breaks up the word,
Yeah, like in the mid sentence.
yes, and then starts the next line with the other half of the word. But I love the way he does the and a bunch of Contra van full of ganja. It's like so crazy.
Yeah.
Like even trying to recite it, it's tough. So yeah, obviously serial killer shit. Got you where I want you. And he's saying, and he's packing his lunch, and he's also packing missile launcher and contraband. So, and then he has a van full of ganja. Now come on, jump. Then he says, so yeah, this word's wrong, so that's fucking with me.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Man, stop moshin, Marshall. Oh my god, yeah. So like mosh pit.
Okay.
So stop moshing, doing fucked up shit. So he says, man, stop moshin, Marshall. Oh my god, yeah. Doing the cha-cha and the cucaracha with a quadriplegic boogieing down to Frank Sinatra.
The cucaracha, that stands for cockroach, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wait. The quadriplegic he's talking about Christopher
Christopher Reeves. I mean,
Reeves.
he has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, he mentions him later in the verse.
Yeah, I saw.
But so yeah, he says so the line is great. So it says, man, stop moshing, Marshall. Oh my God, you're doing the cha-cha and the cucaracha with a quadriplegic and boogieing down to Frank Sinatra. But so the way he's delivered the bars is fucking incredible. Like it just I don't know what it is about the song. When I first heard it, I wasn't in love with it, but
Yeah.
the delivery is so crazy.
Chorus is kind of repetitive.
Yeah, I think I was like, whatever. But yes, so okay, now he's doing the cha-cha and the cucaracha with the quadriplegic, boogieing down to Frank Sinatra, which is funny. So then, this I actually want your opinion on what he says here, because it says Lindsay to the Lohan, naked while you let me watch you. Now I've looked up these lyrics before, and I think even on here it says lick it while you let me watch you instead of naked. So let me know what you hear. Let's see.
Van full of ganja. In a cucaracha with a quadriplegic boogieing down to Frank Sinatra. Lindsay to the Lohan, lick it while you let me watch ya.
Lick it, right? Yeah, so that's what the lyrics say here. So Lindsay to the Lohan, which is so funny. Lick it while you let me watch ya. And then he goes, Who'da knew the Buddha'd do to me what it's done. So the way he does the who'da knew, Buddha do, you know what I mean? So there's that internal rhyme right there. Who'da knew the Buddha do to me what it's done? So who would have known that the weed would have this effect on him? Because like the whole theme that he's carrying out through the whole album is when he's on drugs and alcohol, he's this crazy serial killer. Do you know what I mean? So that's like the consistent theme. So, he's saying when he's on drugs, he's a monster, he's a maniac, he's a killer, Although he also says he's sober and shit, but he's still kind of like that. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily consistent, but yeah. So who'da knew the Buddha do to me what it's done? Such cynicism when this isn't in my system. So he gets cynical when he's not smoking weed. Blunt hypnotism. Lift the lift the spliff up to my lips, son. So much on my hands, I got to give my kids a fist bump. So I fucking love this line too.
I don't get it.
So, okay. So who'da knew the Buddha do to me what it's done? Such cynicism when this isn't in my system. So we covered that, he's cynical.
Yeah.
Blunt hypnotism, lift the spliff up to my lips, son. So literally like just like smoking weed, but he's doing like play
so much
on
on my
it.
hands. What's
So
on your hands?
so much on my hands, I got to give my kids a fist bump. So the weed, the
Why
blunt,
do you have to give your kids a
because he doesn't want to touch them because he has so much shit on his hands.
Right.
So it could also you could interpret it as like, oh, he's got so much going on, he doesn't have time for them, but no, it's the weed on his fucking hands.
No, I get that. For some reason, I wasn't thinking he was talking when he said kids. I thought he was talking about like not his girls, like not his children.
Like his actual children?
Yeah, I thought he
Yeah.
was talking about just like random kids, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, you could interpret that like he's got so much going on, he can't stop to talk to his fans, he can only give a fist bump, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Something like
was like,
that.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, you could go there. Okay, and then he says Christopher Reeves. So he breaks up the word. Christopher Reeves, swimming in my swim trunks. Mister, help me, is what he said to me, and then sunk. So again, he's just fucking with Christopher Reeve.
Again, and he's dead
Yes.
already.
So yeah, for some reason, Christopher Reeves is swimming in Eminem's swim trunks.
He can't swim
Exactly,
though.
that's the point. And then
He's just sinking.
then he says, "Mister, help me," is what he said to me, and then sunk. Women skinning and then cutting them up in chunks. In comes the woman with cocoa butter skin once, and
Because
then
the lotion puts the lotion on its skin.
yes,
Blah, blah, blah.
Silence of the Lambs reference.
Yes.
Yes, and then with the cocoa butter skin once, and then that leads into the chorus, which is once again they call me Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill. Skin 'em up, hem 'em, sew 'em up in those kilts, up in
Like
those
make
kilts.
kilts out of the people.
Yeah, literally. Skin them, hem, sew them together. Yeah, all that. Up in those kilts, up in those kilts. Man, you don't want to go up in those hills, up in those hills, up in those hills. You better beware. Stay clear of Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill. So the chorus is pretty self-explanatory.
The hell's slow.
Where he lives, you don't want to go up in those hills. So Well,
He's
so
talking
yeah, so he's saying, he's Buffalo Bill, so
Yeah.
stay out of those hills. It's a horror movie theme, don't go in those hills. Yeah, yeah, it's allusion to all that shit. All right, so now we get to best verse ever, in my opinion. Here we go.
Buffalo Bill. Always, you can see him lurking in the hallways. Caucus is a Caucasian, females in his crawl space. How the hell did he fit them all into such a small place? Hide them in the wall, well, how long will the drywall take? Well, fuck it then, I got nothing but time. I'll wait until it dries. For the moment, I guess you're all safe. After I sand it and buff it, I guess that I'll paint. My chainsaw's out, I guess my regular saw ain't. Now here I come again, damn stomach rumbling. You can even hear the evil spirits coming from within. Someone's in the back of my damn house rummaging. It's a girl, she looks pretty thin, but I want the skin. Fin on the hunt again. When will it ever end? Evelyn, why you trying to fight? You will never win. Severing legs, arms, damn, there goes another limb. Pull the lever then, trapdoor, death is evident. Once again they call me Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill. Skin 'em up, hem 'em, sew 'em up in those kilts, up in those kilts, up in those kilts. Man, you don't want to go up in those hills, up in those hills, up in those hills. You better beware, stay clear, Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill.
Okay. So maybe this isn't my favorite song ever, but like I think this might be my favorite verse like ever. It really could be. Like of
Okay.
anything. It's fucking amazing. So we're reading the lyrics, obviously, so it takes away such an important part of it, which is his delivery of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But we just heard it, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So like where he's emphasizing, the assonance, like all that shit, the fucking cadence, but just reading the lyrics alone is crazy. So always you can see him lurking in the hallways, carcasses of Caucasian females in his crawl space. So, I mean, the alliteration, carcasses, Caucasian, crawl. So he's always lurking in the hallways and he has all these carcasses of Caucasian females in his crawl space. How the hell did he fit them all into such a small place? Hide them in the wall. Well, how long will the drywall take? Well, fuck it then. I got nothing but time. I'll wait. Until it dries for the moment, I guess you're all safe.
I don't. So they're all safe?
So the world is safe from him because he's not out looking for people. He's
Okay,
waiting
like
for
waiting for the drywall to dry.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, so we'll break down what we read there. So
I mean, he doesn't have to stay there and watch it dry.
yeah, so how the hell did he fit them all into such a small place? So it's like Okay.
chopped them
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
I mean, he took all their skin anyway.
Yeah. And then he says, hide them in the wall. Well, how long will the drywall take? So literally,
Like a good day or two, right?
you
To
have to
pull
put
it
all,
dry.
yeah, so you have to you put a hole in the wall, and then put the
Yeah.
bodies in it, and then put up your drywall. So that's why he says, well, fuck it then. I got nothing but time. I'll wait until it dries for the moment. I guess you're all safe. So again, he's not out there killing people because he's waiting for the shit to
Yeah.
dry. And then I think that part's amazing, but then he just continues it. He goes, after I sand it and buff it, I guess that I'll paint. So after he puts up the drywall, he's going to sand it, buff it, paint it, make it look real, like a normal wall. And then he says, my chainsaw is out of gas. My regular saw ain't. So I don't know, maybe like a year or two ago, I was on like the Eminem subreddit and somebody said something about like, oh, what do you think Eminem's like worst line is? And there was more than one person that said this bar, my chainsaw is out of gas, my regular saw ain't. I think it's one of the best fucking rhymes ever. Like
It's
seriously,
funny.
it's amazing. Cause like, okay, so obviously chainsaw runs on gas
Mhm.
and a regular saw doesn't. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's stupid. A regular saw doesn't have gas, but like
That's the point.
he's the guy. Do you know what I mean? Like he has the enthusiasm to fucking saw through somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like
Well, it's also like you just imagine it, like he goes to pull the chainsaw and nothing happens, and the person's like, "Oh, thank God!" And then he's just like laughs maniacally, pulls out an actual saw, and then he's like,
yeah.
"Yeah, no, you're not safe."
Yeah, and he has the energy to do it. You know what I mean? That's his gas. Like his
Yeah.
motivation to saw this person up is the gas for the regular saw. Do you know what I mean? I
Hmm.
love that though. My chainsaw's out of gas, my regular saw ain't.
I maybe they're talking about the placement of it, because what does this have to do with stashing the bodies? That would be more of like something you do when you're killing people. Maybe they mean like it was a misplaced.
No, I think
Mhm.
they just thought it was like corny or I don't
I don't
know.
think it's
No,
corny.
I don't
I
either.
think his best line is in like of the songs that I know of him, the song with Rihanna with the 2x4s and the 8x10.
So that's not Rihanna. That's
It's not Rihanna.
Jesse Reyes. Yeah, you're talking about nice guy or good guy.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm taking 2x4s to a 8x10s. Yeah. It was off of I think Kamikaze. Yeah, that's not Rihanna on that one.
It's not.
Nah. We'll get to that. It's still a few
So
albums
maybe I
away.
only know that because you play it.
Yeah,
I
probably.
thought it was in Rihanna. Okay, I
No.
don't know Eminem that
I think
well.
it's Jesse Reyes, I think her name is.
I
I
don't know
forget.
who that is.
Me either. I just know she is an artist, she had a career before Eminem. They paired up, but that's when she came on my radar. I don't know anything else from her.
Yeah.
All right. So then he continues, now here I come again, damn stomach rumbling. You can even hear the evil spirits coming from within. So I think he's saying, the rumbling of his stomach is
He's
the
hungry.
evil spirits. Yeah, he wants to eat someone.
Yeah.
And then he continues, someone's in the back of my damn house rummaging. It's a girl. She looks pretty thin, but I want her skin.
She just stumbles upon the worst house to stumble upon.
Yeah, so I'm confused here. So someone's in the back of my damn house rummaging. It's a girl. She looks pretty thin, but I want her skin. So did she just stumble into his house somehow, or is this a girl that he already captured and then she's trying to escape or something in the background? Do you know what I mean? And he's just explaining there's a girl in the back of my house rummaging, and yeah, I kidnapped her. And like, yeah, he's just letting us know it's a girl, she's thin, but I want her skin. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he's saying she's thin, so like I'm thinking like maybe she's like a drug addict, just like walking around, like looking for like money or something.
So I think he's had her prisoner, and that's why she's thin.
Yeah.
But he
But he's
wants
not
her skin.
saying that. I don't know. I guess it
Yeah,
could be either way.
yeah. Okay, so then this part's fucked up. So it's okay, but I want her skin. That part's fucked up. Now here it says been on the hunt again. So it's actually not. There's a chainsaw effect, and he says vrin, right? But it serves as a placeholder for the word bin. The vrin. Yeah, hold
Interesting.
on. I'm actually gonna play it real quick so you can hear it.
Come again, damn stomach rumbling. You can even hear the evil spirits coming from within. Someone's in the back of my damn house rummaging. It's a girl, she looks pretty thin, but I want the skin. Thin on the hunt again.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, and then it still kind of sounded like he did say I want skin.
She looks pretty thin, but I want two skin. Oh, maybe.
It sounded like that's what he said. I don't know. What does it say over
Her
there?
skin, her
Girl, she
skin.
looks pretty thin, but I want the skin thin on the
I guess it could be either
Yeah,
way.
he's either saying one two skin or he's saying her in his
Yeah, but saying
accent.
like
But I want her skin is what here says. I
alright.
always thought it was her.
Whatever.
It could be
It
her
sounds
one.
better that way, but it sounds like he is saying two.
Yeah.
So I could see why they put that.
Yes. So then again, you hear the chainsaw effect, like I was just saying, and then he says Vin, but it does sound like bin.
Yeah.
So it's Vin, been on the hunt again. When will it ever end? So
It's so funny. Like, why are you asking us?
I know,
Like, you're the one doing it.
I know, it's great. And then he says, been on the hunt again. When will it ever end? Evelyn, why you try to fight? You will never win. So
So it's a
Evelyn's trying to
skinny
fight.
girl,
Yeah. So, oh, maybe that is her.
right?
I never put that together that they might be the same girl that he was
Yeah, I
just
would
talking
think
about.
so.
Yeah. So I read something somewhere. Someone thought that Evelyn was a reference to somebody somewhat famous, but I don't know.
Mm,
It's not really relevant, but whatever. I think you're right. I think it is the girl that was rummaging.
yeah.
Yeah. So Evelyn, why you trying to fight? You will never win. Severin, legs, arms. Damn, there goes another limb. Pull the lever, then trapdoor. Death is evident. So yeah,
It's funny.
yeah. So like I was saying before, like the lyrics are awesome. It's a crazy, wild story.
Yeah.
But the combination of the lyrics and the way he's delivering these lines is what makes it like my favorite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
very good.
Evelyn, why you try to fight? You will never win. Severin, legs, arms. You know, it's crazy, the rhyme scheme.
Definitely.
All right. One more verse. Let's see. Here we go.
Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill. Now what you know about Buffalo Bill? Nothing so chill. Fucking hoe, you better fucking hold still. Make sure none of that lotion in the bucket don't spill. Cut them, and just get the stuff in those girls. Man, I think she had enough of those pills. Sedate her, then I wait, I come back later just to clutch her no steel blades. Baby, when I clutch it, don't squeal. I hate the loud noises, I fucking told you. I keep hearing voices like, wouldn't you like to go and get your butcher knife and push it right through it while you put your shish kebab skewers into a barbecue? What would you do to her? What you usually do to a girl whose skin's newer? In a world of sin, you are. This is turning into a torment tournament of sorts. Christmas ornament, you are. I'll be sure to get to ya till there's no more skin to ya. Booyah, who you think you're fucking with? Duck, because here he comes again. Once again, they call me Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill. Skin him up, him him, so I'm up in those kilts. Up in those kilts, up in those kilts. Man, you don't want to go up in those hills. Up in those hills, up in those hills. You better beware, stay clear, Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill.
That must be Evelyn.
All right. So, final verse.
I actually think the final verse might be the best one.
So the
I
fun.
know that you don't agree.
So no. So the final verse is fucking great.
Mhm.
It's really good. But the second one, the always you could see him lurking in the hallway. It's crazy. All right. So he starts off the third verse. Now, what you know about Buffalo Bill? Nothing so chill. You fucking. So again, this line, I don't know if he's saying whore or hoe. The way he's speaking, it's not clear to me if he's saying hoe or if he's saying whore like quickly. Do you know what I mean? Like in the accent. So either way, fucking whore, you better fucking hold still. Make sure none of that lotion in the bucket don't spill. Cut them, gut them, and just keep to stuffing those girls.
He does say girls.
No, he does. Yeah, he says gals. Weird, but is it cut them, gut them, and just get to stuffing those girls? Yeah, not keep to stuffing those girls. That's what threw me off. So yeah, he's saying you don't know anything about Buffalo Bill. You fucking whore. You better fucking hold still. Make sure none of that lotion in the bucket don't spill. So another reference to
Saxophone.
yeah. Cut them, gut them, and just get to stuffing those girls,
I mean,
gills.
stuffing them.
Yes. And then he says, man, I think she had enough of those pills. Sedate her, then I'll wait. I'll come back later just to clutch on those steel blades, baby. When I cut you, don't squeal. I hate the loud noises. I fucking told you. I love that line.
It's funny.
Yeah. He's like, uh,
And then he yells it.
yeah, I hate the loud noises. I fucking told you. Like he has
Just
this.
making loud noises.
Yeah, he has like the. I know that's the funny. The funny thing too. He's got
Yeah.
chainsaws, like all that shit. You know what I mean? Um. Yeah. So I do like when he says. So he says, "Man, I think she had enough of those pills." So I guess he's saying, "Oh, I drugged her enough." You know what I mean? He says, "I'll
Yeah.
sedate her, then I'll wait. I'll come back later, just clutching those steel, and then so steel blades." So this isn't like the other one where he was splitting a single word in half, but he's still splitting up the bar here, where it's the steel and then blades. He begins the second part of the line with, the last word in that scheme, really. So clutching those steel blades, baby, when I cut you, don't squeal. I hate the loud noises. I fucking told you. I keep hearing voices like, and then so he's explaining what the voices in his head are saying. I keep hearing voices like, wouldn't you like to go and get your butcher knife and push it right through her while you put your shish kebab skewers into her, barbecue her, or would you do to her what you usually do to a girl who skins newer?
So that
So,
would mean she's younger.
yeah, younger, newer skin. Yeah. So, I mean, if you were to argue that this verse is the best, it'd be hard to dispute just the way he's, delivering it. It's sick. And then, so we go from the voices in his head to Yoda, which I'm not sure if Yoda's in his head too. It might be.
Yeah, I
It,
think
it might be
so.
like this voice, and then all of a sudden there's a Yoda voice. And then he says, "In a world of sin, you are. This is turning into a torment tournament of sorts. Christmas ornament, you are."
I mean, he's talking, well, Christmas ornament, that's about like the victim, right?
Yeah, he's turning them into Christmas ornaments. And then,
Amongst other things.
yes, of course, the stutes and whatever the fuck else.
Nipple belt.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, obviously Yoda, I'm sure most people know, but he speaks, it's not backwards. He takes like the beginning of,
Tired I am.
yeah, he takes like the beginning of a normal sentence and puts it at the end.
Reaction video we are making.
Yeah, exactly. So in a world of sin, you are in a world of sin.
He puts the noun before the adjective
This
and
is,
the verb.
yeah, this is turning into a torment tournament of sorts. Christmas ornament, you are. So you are a Christmas ornament. All right. And then, so this could be one of the best lines in the song. I'll be sure to ginzu ya till there's no more skin to ya. Booyah. Who you think you're fucking with? Duck, because here he comes again. So the I'll be sure to ginzu you till there's no more skin to you. That's one of those lines that randomly gets stuck in my head all the time.
Just say it out loud.
Yeah, in my head, that constantly. Back when we were doing Underground, I told you the part that gets stuck in my head, or he's like faggoty, faggoty, that part.
Yeah.
So this is another line that I'll be sure to ginzu you till there's no more skin to you.
Just say that out loud, standing in line at the supermarket.
Yeah, it gets stuck in my head. Anytime I hear the word ginzu, which isn't that often, but also other times. All right. And that is it. Buffalo Bill.
So it's really good, definitely. Chorus is a little boring to me. So it's definitely not my favorite song because like to me the chorus is like very important. But his raps are really great and they're really good one-liners in the song, like your favorite ones for sure.
Yeah.
Like I can see why this is your favorite song because you're like you like music in a different way than I do.
Yeah.
Like I'm more about like how it sounds and you're more about like the actual words.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yes.
Good.
So I agree. I definitely wasn't thrilled with this chorus when I first heard it, but I actually like really, really like it now. It goes, he's matching the beat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bill,
It's like catchy.
yeah, it is. And it's cool. Yeah, it's my fucking favorite. Everything about it, the lyrics, his delivery, the cadence, the fucking where he's putting the emphasis on the syllables, how he's
Yeah.
breaking up certain words, and then just the crazy story, the content, you know what I mean?
It
Like
is very impressive.
it is. It's great. It's fucking awesome.
It's definitely.
Yes. All right.
Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.